Can you see the little arrow?
Yeah.
This is kind of south of Bill's house. We're heading west on a great arrowhead adventure. Can't kind of pan around. Well, you can see the tops, I guess.
Need to pave these roads.
Across this creek here. Put it four-wheel drive. Take it out of four-wheel drive. Now you can kind of go ahead and kill her here and kind of take us a long view there, and then kill it. Kind of take a long, look out there and then turn it off again. And when we get the next turn, kill it here. Yeah. You get up to the top of this part right here, you can look out to the edge. Man, I think they're antelope. Can you zoom in?
Yeah, I've got them.
It's antelope, isn't it?
Looks like it.
Pretty good little herd. There's a few. No, you didn't see them, but
Yeah, well, I didn't see him cross the fence, but
they go under.
oh, where'd he go?
Yep. See him?
Yeah.
You ever how the other place had rocks like this?
Yeah.
Except it was closer to the pond. We are there. Kind of looking south now. There's the flue if you can see it.
See, that was the flue?
Stove top, stove.
Oh, okay.
It's big enough to get in there. Underneath here, there's no stove there. coat. There's one matati built in. Stick a shovel in the other one. Another one right there. You can kind of still see the pick marks. And then they ground them smooth. Rocks. Where the pickup is parked. This smaller canyon kind of tees out into the larger canyon. See those how those rocks are?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Overhang that we found a couple pieces of flint there on that rock that was in that hole. There's a piece of broken matati. Somebody hauled these rocks in and dumped them in there up here. Pull them out. It looks like it's pretty deep. And this is looking through the other end of the hole. It kind of looks like smoke right through there. And I'll back up and take a picture. That's kind of looking south-southeast. A half a mile or 3/4 of a mile west of where we were earlier. This is the Indian swimming pool. It drops off right there.
Yeah. Right in the camera.
So it comes through here when it overflows. Hadn't overflowed for a while. This looks real similar to the first place we went, but we're probably about half a mile west of it.
Do what?
I was talking to the camera. It's the same kind of rocks. They're just not as cracked as much. That's big enough to get down in.
Looks like two little hairs sticking out of the top.
It's kind of pecked in.
I've seen that in Flagstaff. Yeah, that's how they did it. Same as they did in, around that stuff in Flagstaff. It's a bear claw. There's all kinds of stuff on here, but you kind of got to step back to look at it. And then here, I think this is a bird.
Yeah.
Here's something I've seen in Flagstaff. Two circles with something sticking through it.
Like a cross?
Well, it's not a cross. It's a circle within a circle. And right here. There's the head, I think. You see it?
Yeah. Something way up there.
Yeah.
But I can't see it on there. It is.
I don't know what that is.
Like a head laying down sideways.
Yeah. It's an alien head. This was a flying saucer.
These were Hopi Indians, because there's the H right there.
Yeah, Hopi, right.
And there's an Indian that only had 4 fingers.
They must have sharpened their engraving tools down there. That's amazing, that, I think. I can see them squatting there.
And looking back this direction, if you follow this little path and go around that little hill and then look to the kind of the west, you'll see the Freeman place about 3/4 of a mile. Cut off of the main road, I saw a little path that went south toward the Carrizozo Creek, which is what I'm looking at now. I just did a 180. looking back kind of south by southeast, or southeast by east. That's east. This would be straight south. But you can see this big rock corral. And over here was a structure of some kind. And another one. There's a lot of glass. Look like old beer bottles and crock bottles, stuff like that. It's real thick, dark brown glass, but it's been here so long that it's got a rainbow effect to it. But getting back this way, with the way I came around, the Freeman place is that way. I'm gonna look on top of these rocks in a little bit, and you can see another flat top place here that might be good, but there's a lot of flint and a lot of white man stuff in this place. This kind of little outcropping. I went ahead and took the day date off, and my battery is flashing, so I'm gonna have to change the battery here pretty quick. This looked real neat. It's real thick rock walls. Some places it's like 3 foot thick. It's got an entrance there, and then you can see an entrance over here. Like they kept livestock or horses or something. I'm gonna walk up. Every once in a while you see a piece of metal. And one of the older cans. But right in this area right here, there's all kinds of flint. There's some good flint. Mainly, it's sugar flint. Clear down to, I walked all the way to the creek, and you can see there's flint clear down there. Which I'm going to show you a pretty good matati here. I'm going to go ahead and walk. That's the day that it shut the machine off. I went back to the pickup. I was just up here. I'm facing south. This is the spot where there was a lot of flint all around here. Kind of like a little knoll. Here you can see some nails I just come across. Some bone fragments. I just picked up the nails. Those look like they're too big to be horseshoe nails, but they're square-headed. So you see some of the flint that I'm talking about, sugar flint and stuff. Haven't really found any tools or any arrowheads or anything like that. I've been here probably about an hour now. Anyway, I'm going to go back over this way and we'll look at a matati. Kind of walking south to southeast again, going downhill, and I noticed there's these rocks right here, which I'm still stepping on flint all the way down. And I've seen flint chips the first time that I walked this way. I thought it might have been The Indians may have put it there. There's a piece of an old tin can. Like I said, there's a lot of white man trash here, which I'm sure that stone structure was probably a house and they probably dumped everything. This was kind of the trash heap, the way it looks. Also found a pistol cartridge. Now that's a Matati. And it's not really a built-in, but that sucker's big enough that nobody's going to walk off with it. And these other rocks don't have any markings or any scratches or gouges or anything like that in them. That's the only Matati, or the only thing that looked like it was used that I found so far that was big. I'm going to go ahead and shut it off and walk this way a little bit. I thought I had the machine off, but it was running. Which this tape is just about empty. I want to save enough of it. I'm going to go up to the petroglyphs, and I've got a piece of chalk. I'm going to chalk in a lot of the writings and stuff, and where you can see it better. There's a piece of crock pottery or something. Porcelain. Which I think this was probably a homestead. I'm sure Bill or Dave probably have seen it before. Right now I'm gonna head back to the pickup, put my nails up that I picked up, and lay this camera down, and then I'm gonna walk on top of that. And this is what I've kind of picked up so far. Pieces of the glass. It's real thick. That's got a real pretty hue to it. It's really aged. As you can tell, it was pretty good size. I don't think this was a beer bottle, but some of that looks like a little less than 1/4 of an inch. Piece of flint, but it's been exposed way too long. It's not good anymore. There's that pistol round cartridge that I found. Can't see a head stamp. Looks to be like a 45 maybe. And a bone flint, which that's not ancient. It was in with these nails. And I'm looking at the corral, and I got on top and I walked clear over to those trees that are on the other side of the fence, and probably walked about 100 yards zigzagging back to the north along this rock cliff. And there's a fence on the top side, and there's definitely a lot of arrowhead chips, not chips, but flint chips and stuff. I've even found flint chips down here next to this structure. Also, as I walked up to the structure, found some real interesting things. I don't know if it's human or not. Some bone chips, piece of bone, might be a finger bone or something. These chips were within 5 foot of it. Found this on top. It's broken something. It's definitely worked, and it's the pretty flint. Some purple glass, some more square nails, an old brad. Found 2 more cartridge cases that are unmarked. Centerfire pistol, look like 45 caliber. This is definitely a 45-70. I don't know if you can read that, but it says CF 3 and 80, centerfire, March of 1880. It's internally primed. You can see the dent. That's definitely old, which I think it's March of 80. I know this is old. It's a rimfire pistol round. You can see the indentation where the firing pin hit it. Here's some pretty flint that was chipped but it wasn't made into anything. A lot of that up there. Some more of this. Flint chips. Most of it is the sugar flint or Dakota quartzite. I promise I didn't take any fence wire down. These were pieces that were laying loose and I cut off about 16 inches of each because I don't think I have those. Some kind of a D-ring or something there. And it's already 1 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and eat. And when I got on the top over there, about 1 mile straight west is the Freeman place. And also I forgot to mention that as I came down this little path or trail, I passed a dam. It had a little water in it. So I'm going to head back up, get on the main road and go to the petroglyphs. Petroglyphs now, and I've taken some white chalk and colored in the pectin marks. Some of it has disintegrated, so you can only see some parts of it. Trying to find that. Looks like a leg of something, but can't tell what the rest of it is. Seems like they had a lot of snakes and horseshoe shaped and either hands or bear claws. And then there's 2 of those concentric circles with the line, one going up through the top and one going down through the bottom. Which the first good rain, all this will wash off. That looks like an alien laying sideways. And the thing that I kept thinking was an H was an H, but a horseshoe just had a crack in the rock to make it look like an H. Obstacle I'm going up on the top. This rock fell from about right there. Rolled over 2 or 3 times, landed right in the roadway. Last 2 times Bill and I have had to go around over on this side. Come back up through these rocks right here. You can't cross that rock. Although I might move it, I'm going to try to get a big piece of pipe and see if I can scoot this one over. If not, I'll scoot that one over. This is coming out of the ranch, just before you get to the highway. Find them again. The other group already took off.